Welcome to St. Joseph Academy video classes. This is the video for geography of class 6th. This is the second part of chapter 6, study of continents, North America. In this video, the important points which we are going to discuss about the land divisions of North America. In that, particularly, we will discuss the Western Cordilleras and Appalachian Mountains. First of all, we will discuss about the land. North America may be divided into 4 major physical units. Those units are the Western Cordilleras, the Appalachian Mountains, the Great Plains, and the Canadian Shield. From these 4 physical units, first 2 are going to discuss in this video. First of all, we will discuss about the Western Cordilleras. A cordillera is a chain of parallel mountain ranges. You might studied what is mountain ranges. For example, Himalaya. You can see that Himalaya is not a single mountain. A number of mountains are there in a line or in a particular area. So we can say that that's a mountain range. A caldera is a chain of parallel mountain ranges. Means different parallel mountain ranges. Suppose in this map you can see one mountain ranges. Number of mountains are in this line. At the same time, next to that mountain range, another mountain range is, you can see that's dark thick line drawn over the map. There's a kind of mountain range marked over that area. So in this way, cordillera is a chain of parallel mountain ranges. One after another, you can find different mountain ranges in a particular area. If you're finding like that geographical structure, then you can say that it's a cordillera. Okay, so in North America, you will find one cordillera along the western side of North America. Okay, here in this map, while you are looking at this map, you can find that the cursor movement you can see. Okay, in there is one mountain range, another mountain range, another over here on the western side of North America along the uh, coast of Pacific Ocean. Okay. Mm. So this is starting from Alaska to Panama. Okay, over here Panama. Okay, around 6,500 kilometer length. It is extended, and the Rocky Mountains on the eastern part. Okay, easternmost edge you will find Rocky Mountain ranges. That is this line. You can see over here Rocky Mountain ranges. Okay, this is the easternmost part of the mountain range, and the western side you will find different mountain ranges like coastal range. Okay, then different mountain ranges are there. Okay, which is the one of the prominent Rocky Mountain range is the one of the prominent mountain range in these western cordilleras. Okay, other mountain ranges are first Alaska mountain range over here, then the coast mountain range over here, and a part of that is over here also. You can find on the coastal side of the North America, western coastal side, you will find coast mountain range. Okay, here coast mountain range here also. Okay, then Cascade mountain range you will find over here. Okay, then here Sierra Nevada mountain range, here West Sierra Nevada and Sierra Madre over here on Mexico side. Okay, so these are the major uh, mountain ranges, and altogether from Alaska range to Sierra Madre, altogether we will call Western Cordilleras. Means it's kind of a wall formed over mountain walls formed over the western side of this North America. Okay, so uh, Here you can find on Alaskan region, you will find here one dark mark. This is called Mount McKinley. Okay, McKinley. It is 6,194 meter height mountain is here. This is one of the major mountain, okay, in North America. Okay, highest peak in another ways we can say highest peak. Okay, so next we are going to look at the deserts. There are some geographical feature between these mountains. Okay, we are going to look at those geographical features over here. Okay, the desert of the North America lies between the ranges of Western Colders. Ras. Okay, here in the western Cordilleras, between these mountains, some deserts you will find over this area. Okay, uh, among these are Majao here. Majao Desert is here in this area. Okay, then you will find Sonoram. Sonoram Desert also you will find over this area. Okay, which is I think that is not mentioned in this particular map, but you can find along this area you will find these deserts in between the mountains. Okay, so uh, between the ranges also lies a few intermountain plateaus. Intermountain plateaus means the plateaus which is between the mountain. If you find a plateau, then that plateau is called intermountain plateau. For example, here you can find Great Basin, Colorado Basin. Okay, the between the Rocky Mountains and the Sierra Nevada and Sierra Cascade Range, you will find Colombian Plateau over here, then Colorado Plateau over here, Great Basin over here. Okay, um, then Mexican Plateau over here between the Sierra Madre and the Sierra Nevada. Okay, so here Mexican Plateau over here. So in this way, there are many plateaus also placed in between the mountain ranges. So it's called intermountain plateaus. Okay, so the Great Salt Lake and the Great Basin Desert are in this basin only. Okay, here you will find the Great Basin Desert and the Great Salt Lake. You will find over here. Okay, both this geographical feature also in between these mountain ranges. Yeah, that means all these physical features you will find in the Western Cordilleras. Okay, Cordilleras. Okay, all these things are called all these physical features from here to on the north Alaskan range to in the south Panama. Last mountain range is Sierra Madre. Up to here, you will find all these western Cordilleras. Okay, these are the geographical features you will find over this area. Intermountain plateaus, some deserts and lakes, and one river, and different mountain ranges. All this together, we can say that western Cordilleras. Okay, inland drainage system. One river is there. River Colorado is here. Okay, uh, this is one of the uh, major river in this area. This river and its tributaries make inland drainage system. Means inland drainage system means the some rivers are starting originating from the mountains but not reaching to the ocean. Instead of it will reach to the inland big water bodies like lake or a uh, pond or a big bay or something. Okay, so like that, a inland river, the river which is not touching the ocean, those rivers are called inland drainage system. Okay, so that kind of drainage system over here along the Colombian uh, river and Colorado River having this inland drainage system. Next, we are going to look at the Great Basin. We already discussed in the Great Basin over the this area, Great Basin area. Okay, so there you will find the River Colorado and its tributaries have deep cut gorges and canyons into the soft rocks of its plateau. Okay, so what is a gorge? It's a deep, narrow valley with a steep uh, and wall like side and canyons is a large gorge. Okay, so here you can see how a gorge forms in a river. Normally a soft rock area means some areas having very soft rock over the rock or surface area, very soft surface area, water will flow normal as a river it will flow slightly. It will carry the soft soil or the top soil, it will carry along with this water, and slightly it will make a small cut. uh, in millions of years, it will take some years to form this kind of deep cuts. Okay, then it is called the canyons. Okay, wall kind of steep valley, or in a wall kind of border you can see. Okay, river is flowing if like this, then we can say it is called canyons. Okay, this here in this picture, it is clearly it is a Great Canyon, part of Great Canyon in North America. Okay, so before the river is flowing right like this over the surface, gradually the soil and soft rocks are worn uh, because of the water flow. Okay, so it make a steep wall kind of border in the either side of the river. Okay, like this the geographical feature formed, then we can say that gods. Okay, the Grand Canyon of the river Colorado is the largest of such canyons. At a place that it is more than 1 kilometer depth, means the height of the depth is around 1 kilometer. Among the mountains in Alaska and Mexico there are many active volcanoes. Okay, so in Mexico part, here in the Mexico side, here in the Mexico side and in the Alaskan range, there is some uh, active volcano. What is an active volcano? That means a volcano recently erupted volcano is called the active volcano. Okay, so along this area you will find another important geographical feature, that is geysers. Okay, so in regions around the volcanoes, the heat from the interior of the earth make the underground water boil and rush upwards to come out on the surface in the form of a spring. Okay, these kind of springs we can say that it's called geysers. Okay, hot spring in which jet out the hot water and steam comes out periodically called geysers. Okay, so for example, here in this diagram, we will understand that this is magma chamber, means heat magma is over here, and because of the magma or lava's heat, the water, underground water which is in under the earth surface, get boiled, and it will comes out in the gaps of the uh, earth surface, like a pressure cooker. Suppose this is the chamber of the pressure cooker, and the water is here because of the heat of the lava. The under the in the pressure cooker, the water boils, and it got a small gap at the top, like a pressure cooker having a small gap at the top. That how the water comes out or the steam comes out from the pressure cooker, like that water comes out, boiled water comes out through these small holes on the earth surface. Okay, that is called the geysers. Okay, and this is one of the famous geyser in the uh, Yellowstone National Park in USA. This geyser is called Old Faithful. Is one of the famous geyser in the Yellowstone National Park in USA. So another thing, another major division of North American uh, land, that is Appalachian Mountains. Uh, where we can find the Appalachian Mountain? Just see the look at the map here in this line on the eastern side of southeastern, you can say. Okay, eastern side of America, you will find a long mountain range that is called the Appalachian Mountain Range. Okay, the Appalachian Mountain are also called the Eastern Highlands. Okay, this side is a somewhat higher, somewhat high area. High height of this area is somewhat around 2,000 meters above the sea level. So we can say that this is a eastern highlands. On other words, we can say that this range of mountains called an Appalachian mountain ranges. Okay, these are old fault mountains. These areas are old fault mountains, which were once how high and have been worn because of the rain, glaciers, and all the geographical things. These mountains worn means eroded. Okay, and the height of this mountain reduced. Okay, now it is around 2000 meters height. Okay, maximum height. Okay, east of the Appalachian is also is a low plateau region called the Peat Mound. Okay, where we said each side of this Appalachian Mountain between the mountain range, okay, and the Atlantic Ocean. This is eastern side of this Appalachian area. Okay, this side is a low plateau region. Low plateau region means the height is comparatively low, and in this region is called the Peat Mound. Peat Mound. Okay, this region is called Peat Mound. It is written over here. Peat Mound is written over here. This region is called Peat Mound. Okay, so what is the speciality of this peat mound? Okay, that is what we are going to look at now. Many short rivers rising from the mountain. Okay, from the Appalachian Mountain, many short rivers are rising from. Why it is called short river? Because this the river starting from the mountain, and in a very short while it is reaching to the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, so that is why it is called short rivers, which is flowing over the this area, this Peat Mound area. Okay, these rivers have formed many rapids and waterfalls. What is rapids? Okay, rapids is the another way we can say that rapid is a fast flowing river in an uneven surface. Okay, fast flowing river in an uneven surface. Then we can normally in Himalayan rivers, which we are you might see in the pictures of you people might see in the pictures of rafting in the Himalayan rivers. That means all kind of rivers, the fast flowing rivers is called rapids. Okay, and waterfalls, you already know that waterfall falling down from the high altitude. Okay, that is called waterfall. Okay, so definition is given below, and all this area is having because of this rapids and waterfalls, all this area also called fall line. Fall line. Peat Mound area also called fall line because of the rapids and waterfalls. Okay, so a waterfall is formed when a river descended suddenly from a higher level to lower level. Okay, that is called a waterfall. And rapids formed when a river flows swiftly, means very fastly, down on a uneven slope. Okay, so some of the examples I will show you over here. Okay, so this is the diagram. From mountain, the river is this is the uneven surface. Okay, the river is flowing very fastly over here. This is called and here you will find this is Peat Mound. Okay, so here rapids are formed over this area on the uneven surface when the river is flowing to the down. Here rapids are fallen, and on the falls line, the suddenly the water descending to the lower level from a higher level. Okay, so then the waterfalls formed over this area, and again some rapids you can find over here, and which is finally that is reaching to the ocean. Okay, this is this line is called fall line. Okay, so the water is falling from a higher level to lower line all of a sudden, descending from a higher level to lower line, that forms the uh, forms the waterfall. At the same time, some rapids also formed over here. Okay, uh, this is all about Appalachian Mountains. So once again, we are going to look at the topics again. What all things we studied in these topics? Okay, two things we studied. Uh, First of all, we looked at the different category of lands in North America. Okay, Western Cordilleras and Appalachian Mountain, Great Plains, and Canadian Shield. Okay, so first two we were discussed in this video. Western Cordilleras, where it is located on the which side, western side of North America, we will find Western Cordilleras. Okay, this Cordillera means a chain of parallel mountain ranges. Between these mountain ranges, we find some of the plateaus, Great Basin, and some of the deserts, okay, lakes, river, inland drainage system, all these things we discussed. Okay, one of the important and highest peak of this area, that is Mount McKinley, we studied 6,194 meter height above the sea level, or that is the highest piece in this range. And we studied some of the inland drainage system, Colorado River and its tributaries, and the Great Basin we discussed, and some of the important plateaus, intermountain plateaus, the plateaus which is surrounded by mountains. That is why it is called intermountain plateaus. Okay, all those things we discussed in this video. And finally, we find some gorges, how the gorge forms in the Colorado River. Okay, uh, and we saw some of the active volcanoes placed on this area in the Mexico and Alaskan area. We found some of the active volcano. Along with the active volcano, nearby the active volcano, we found some of the hot spring because of the heat from the bottom of the Earth's surface. The water is heated up and boiled and comes out over the gaps of the surface, Earth's surface. That is called the geysers. Okay, it is like a jet out, and geysers is a jet out. Okay, of boiled water from below the Earth's surface, uh, and it also forms some hot springs. Okay, hot springs also formed along this area. So these all features we found in the Western Cordillera region, and we came to know about Appalachian Mountain ranges. In that, it is we can find on the eastern side of North America, and maximum height is about 10,000 meters above the sea level, and it is a kind of old fold mountain. And on the eastern side of the Appalachian mountain range, we called Peat Mound, there are some short rivers. Okay, we found, and these short rivers form some of the rapids and waterfalls over this area, because and the waterfalls from the, it is in a short distance from the mountain ranges of Appalachian. It starts, these rivers are started and falls in the Atlantic Ocean. In between this uh, gap, it formed in the steep, it formed some rapids and waterfalls, and this area also got another name called fall line. Okay, so we studied about what is waterfall, how waterfall formed, and how rapids formed. Okay, so then we finally saw that diagram of Peat Mound and the waterfall. So these are all topics which we discussed in this video. Next topic we will discuss on the next video. Uh, Here I am concluding these topics. Have a nice day.